Namaste Khusro Betia. I Zebian Varsha Singh from Jyoti Vidyapit Women's University. Our today's topic of the session is e-procurement. So let us first see the introduction of e-procurement. So the term e-procurement is nothing but electronic data transfer to support operational, tactical and strategic procurement. E-procurement has been in existence for long time in one form or the other. Earlier, it was done through electronic data interchange. In today's environment, most of the e-procurement is done through the internet. Traditionally, procurement of supplies and material was done through paper, which slowly migrated to usage of an electronic medium for order printing and storing. With the advent of the internet, e-commerce flourished and procurement was done through email and websites. As the internet technology evolved, e-catalog came in the forefront. Thus, traditional procurement was getting done through the internet. In the current market, with data security and advanced tools, whole process of e-procurement is done through the internet. What is the function of e-procurement? So procurement department are found in the most of the organization. They are responsible for purchase of raw material, office supplies, office equipment, facility maintenance, etc. It is important for them to know and understand the e-procurement concept so that they can add efficiency and effectiveness to the whole process. Procurement managers must have complete understanding of various e-procurement applications. He must be able to identify processes which can make procurement effective. He should have understanding of e-procurement benefits. He should understand risk associated with e-procurement implementation. Here is some tools and application of e-procurement. There are several tools and applications which fall under e-procurement. Some of them are as follows. In electronic data interchange system, procurement messages are exchanged between computers of two separate organizations. Message is exchanged in batch and can be easily transmitted and stored. EDI is mostly used for order transmission, order confirmation, logistic information and order invoicing. Enterprise resource planning system have separate module to handle the procurement function. E-sourcing tool is used to identify potential suppliers during the selection phase. E-tendering tool is used to send out tenders with procurement requirement, supply schedule, contracting terms. E-auctioning tools bring together potential suppliers identified during selection phase under one umbrella to undertake auctioning process. So a traditional procurement process starts with phase requirement definition, sourcing, solicitation, evaluation, contracting and contract management. In the internet based, these steps are replaced by e-sourcing, e-tendering, e-reverse auction, e-ordering and web-based ERP. So what is the benefit of e-procurement? E-procurement influences the following: the cost incurred on Google and services associated with production, the cost incurred on procurement process such as ordering, administrative support, the cost incurred on a specification formulation, supplier selection, the cost benefit in establishing relationship with suppliers. It promotes transparency in the process and therefore improve accountability also. So all about this ERP system and e-procurement, how it helps in to enhance our business and it manage the traditional work in over the internet. So thank you class, I hope you like my session. This digital session version 2.0 provided by Jyoti Vidyapit Women's University. If any query regarding this session, please comment below. Thank you.